baby. Yeah.
And we back.
Back up in that thing. Back up.
Karma says she trying to sing.
She be getting on my fucking nerves.
Okay, let me go ahead and send out my links.
I don't know, man. I updated my phone was updated last night, and shit just look different now. We back again. Oh shit! Somebody might be talking in the chat. I ain't getting that to chat up. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Where y'all at? Come on in the room. Tell the pastor say, come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. I ran out of breath. And he writes out all my scripture. Oh, he gives me all my medicine up in the room. Tell the pastor say.
Mm-mm-mm.
That was weak. That was one of my worst performances, I will say.
Stop smoking that hookah.
I will not.
I've been trying to tell you, bro.
Man, don't tell me, tell your mammy.
Wow. She probably on here too. I sent
No,
her.
that's your mama, not your mammy. So calm down.
Well, then who is my mammy? I only got one.
No, you ain't got none.
My mama, nigga.
That's not a mammy. You making her a mammy.
She has caressed me in her bosom. She is my mama, my mammy, my everything.
What up, Nip? Nip spoke from Facebook. Nip, if you want to, I got to go to my phone to see your comments on Facebook. If you want to go to, you probably not gonna go to YouTube, but we're on YouTube, man. Maybe
Drop the link for YouTube in the
I put it
comments
on my
on
page.
Facebook.
I put it on my page already.
Ain't nobody got a time to do all of that. Hey,
Let me tell you something. You don't even follow me on Facebook, so you can shut the up.
and another thing, let me stop.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why when I post on my Facebook page, it comes into the chat. You see it, but when people from Facebook post, it doesn't come. That's whack to me.
Because it's probably connected to your account.
That don't make a bit of sense. So we got 5 watching, 2 is me. Somebody probably on Twitch or something. They probably gonna come late as a motherfucker. Be right back.
Hurry up. I got stuff to do tonight.
Quit being nasty.
Nobody being nasty.
Trying to be grown.
Nah, bro, that's you.
Ain't nothing like me. I'm a juvenile.
everyone. We're back again. We don't need Ken. We can do this by ourselves.
Man, fuck you.
How was y'all's weekend? I mean, week.
Tomorrow. What the fuck you want?
How was y'all's week? Don't correct me.
Hey, Chris on Facebook say we early.
Yeah, we are. We usually come on at 8, but you know.
No, our time is 7:30.
Because we on CP time, which is why we always come at 8.
What you got in that cup? There go your mama. Your mama said,
Hey, mommy.
what y'all fussing about today? Everything.
No, I can't just being rude. That's all.
Everything. Rude. That's just me being me.
Exactly. Rude.
That's a Wednesday afternoon.
I am drinking a mimosa.
Yeah, my name is Joya and I drink mimosas. Yeah, and I don't like meat. Pew.
I had Popeyes today. Shut up.
Damn. Papa still got that 2-piece for $1.
Hell no, they been stopped
I'm gonna
that.
tell them one thing. They need to leave the motherfucking chicken nuggets to McDonald's. Did I say that last week? Because them motherfuckers was nasty.
Hey, Rashida.
What's up, Rashida? Early? What?
Mama say don't be arguing about her. We're not arguing about you, Mama. Well, we was a little bit. Ken was talking about you.
No, I didn't. I said, don't argue with me, argue with your mammy. Then she said, you. I said, that's your mama, not your mammy. There's two different things. So that's Joya arguing with me. I'm not arguing with her. I don't argue. You know what I'm saying? You wanna argue. I can't argue with you. You mad. Bring the remix. Look at you. I'm not arguing with you.
Mm, mm, mm. So I want to do a huge shout out to my girl, Rihanna.
Hold on, we ain't even did the intro yet.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, Kimberly.
What up, Kimberly? What's up, everybody? You know what it is. Like the wrestlers. Big Ken
And
with Joy.
Angela Davis.
Oh, I almost called your shit out.
Can I do my own intro?
You have the floor.
Angela Davis, aka Joy of the Queen. Thank you, Rashida. I'm feeling the fro too.
No cap. The fro was lit.
You know, let your soul glow.
Nip,
Well, no, that was
if you want to comment, you gotta subscribe, brother. You gotta subscribe. Make you an account, get your email address together, hit that
wait.
subscribe button, then hit that notification button. He said he couldn't comment on YouTube.
It should be a public thing.
If you do it depends on what you do from your phone. It won't let you do certain things. Like if you don't go to the YouTube app, it'll go
Oh,
to desktop YouTube and it won't let you do all the things.
hold on. All right, I'm bike.
You bike?
I'm bike. Trying
No,
to
what you were
get
saying
some
about
shit downloaded to the laptop. Hold on, let me get my chair right. All right, there we go.
what happened
Now
to
say what? I had to get some stuff downloaded to my laptop.
Oh, okay. You got you another hit coming out?
Oh, you know me always, working on a little something, something.
Mm-hmm. You say we, huh? Okay.
What? Wait, okay.
You ain't hit, I ain't hit.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, but so yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out to Rihanna. She is a billionaire. 1.7 billion.
You know what I was thinking about today? Because they were talking about LeBron. He just made it to billionaire status. Rihanna just made it to billionaire status. You know, Jeff Bezos been a billionaire. And I was thinking about the evolution of time. Because you know, I get deep when I get to being in here by myself. The evolution of time when there were millionaires back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, right? But that million was worth way more than what it is today. But then you look at this. You go way before that, land and commodities was a thing. Then you go into people being thousandaires. Then you being a millionaire. Then you get to be a billionaire. Man, how long do you think it's gonna take for someone to be a millionaire, then multi-millionaire, then
Mm-hmm.
billionaire? Bruh, what would it be if somebody ever became a multi-billionaire?
We
That's
already have multi-billionaires.
no. No, we have billionaires, but we don't have multi-billionaires.
How much Jeff Bezos worth?
A billion, not a couple billion, but I don't even think it's 2 billion to be a multi. I don't know. He's not 2 billion yet.
193.8 billion.
So when he hit the 2 billion point, is he gonna be? But the money he's sending his wife kind of knock his money down every year, though, huh?
I just said 193.8 billion, not million.
So you saying he need a what? What that is?
Oh my God, Ken don't know math, y'all.
Well, no, I'm trying to say, what does he need to get the 2 billion? 200,000? 200 million? Well, I don't fucking know. Don't confuse me, man. Fuck.
193.8 billion.
He don't have $100 billion. There's no such thing as $100 billion. He doesn't have because that's a whole nother number. Put in multi-billionaire. Who is a multi-billionaire? Put it in. Mama, I can't let it go. My boy Charles Pastrano say he's a multi-billionaire. So he a multi-billionaire? I
I
don't never
just
hear that term. How many?
193.8 billion, Ken. 193.8 of them
Well,
things.
why don't they call him a multi-billionaire?
They do. You just don't pay attention.
That's a fact too. That's a fact. But I've never heard the term multi-billionaire.
What's up, Dante?
Little bro in the building.
So it says, let's see. So Forbes put out a list.
And my boy Nip say his network is worth 193. I don't think
Right.
he is worth. That's what I'm saying.
Forbes has a list that they put out. Number one was Jeff Bezos, and they are saying it's 177 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk is number two, which is 151 billion. Bernard Arnault and family in France, 150 billion, and Bill Gates is number four at 124 billion. Yes, thank you, Rashida. 800 million more, he will be a trillionaire.
Thank you, Rashida. I would have never. I swear to God, I would have never put 800 million to trillion. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get a trillion there. You think they can do it?
I'm sure they have them already.
Well, true too. They probably owned us or something.
Let's see. I don't think there is.
No trillions. Hey, Trill Entertainment, Bun B and Pimp C. What's that? And the Trillers they ever do it? You heard me? Sweet Jones Jr.
Mm-mm-mm. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and Charlotte Magoo, huh?
Walter McGay. Boy, y'all got some names on this paper. What he said that I said? He said, boy, y'all got some names on this paper.
You and Webby went to the same school because I just had to repeat
Oh,
that about 4 times.
Webby went to Central and Valley Park.
You must have went there too.
I did not go to Central.
But along with Rihanna, we want to congratulate, of course, Beyonce, Oprah,
Fendi, Savage, all them.
Beyonce,
I said that backwards. Savage, Fendi.
Beyonce, Oprah, Kim Kardashian, Madonna, and more makes the Forbes richest self-made women list. So we have a bunch of self-made women out there. So shout out to the ladies, you know. I'm trying to be on that list one day, you heard me?
All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single. You know, speaking of Oprah, man, Stedman just went away. Nobody even talk about him no more. Or her dogs.
Yeah, Rashida, there are no trillionaires right now. People were having a debate on whether Jeff Bezos is going to be the first, but there are plenty multi-billionaires. So who going to be the first trillionaire?
I don't know. He would have to be more of a conglomerate. He would have to buy out all the smaller companies and absorb them into Amazon, I guess you would say, and then he would acquire their profits and wealth. So I guess, but
So
then
who owns eBay?
but if eBay is like Napster, that's done.
Not necessarily, because
You know why? You know why? Because there's a lot of scammers on there. It's hard. It's hard. I think it's harder to scam on Amazon because
it
yes,
is because they have a guarantee.
and they have the warehouse to where their workers are putting the products in the packages to where eBay, those are private sellers who you might buy you a goddamn laptop and they sell you the little fucking fake display from Walmart.
Right, but you know, it'll be smart for him to buy it. And what I think he should do is just like you have different what do they call those? Different like distributors or different people on Amazon
Yeah.
that you could do it independently. So say he was to buy eBay and then of course Amazon would own it, and then say you have your own like store, kind of like, you know, maybe what Rashida has with her skincare line, or if I decided to like custom make t-shirts or something like that, to where of course they would need all of my information, make sure I'm not scamming and stuff like that. And I think it'll probably be best to go off of reviews. So if people review your stuff and be like, look, it wasn't what it said it was,
Right.
you know, then they can kick you off. But
Right.
I think, you know, you should be able to sign on independently as a distributor under Amazon, which they don't allow that. You have to have certain credentials. So,
Right. What's up, Shantae? Shantae?
hey, Shantae. And that would be a smart business move for him, I think. And then also
eBay brought to you by Amazon, or you know, however they do it. You know, it'll be Amazon in a little corner right there under it.
mm-hmm, exactly. He could also start to, I know that they've already started like fresh foods and stuff like that, like same day delivery type things.
Amazon now.
Yeah, and they partner with Whole Foods, which is great. But I think that they should do you know, possibly even a food delivery service through Amazon as well, you know. Something to think about. And Jeff Bezos, if you listening to this, which I highly doubt you are, break me off for these ideas, okay? Put me on your marketing team. I will help you.
Say millionaires stay millionaires by stealing other people's ideas.
That's true too. That is
But
true.
Amazon was started with a spray painted logo in an office room.
No, it started in his garage.
No, no, it was. But I'm saying the picture that they showed was the office with Amazon sprayed up on that plywood
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
with them old Macintosh computers.
So I have a question.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I can still hear you though.
There was a report about Dr. Dre's daughter that says that she's homeless and she hasn't received any help from her father, who is, of course, a multimillionaire. Um, she said she hasn't seen him in 18 years. Her children have never met him. Um, just different things like that. The report, courtesy of Hollywood Unlocked, says that Latanya Young, 38, reveals that she has been doing DoorDash, Uber, and even works at a warehouse as an assembler. However, that is not enough to even get her an apartment in California. Her children currently stay with friends. She says the single mother of four spoke to DailyMail.com about her allowance from her father ended 18 months ago. She also claims her children have never met him and she hasn't seen him in 18 years. She is the daughter of Dr. Dre and Lisa Johnson. The couple broke up when she was just 5. So she says she's living out of her car.
So, see, the thing is, they keep trying to say, motherfuckers be saying the daughter of this and that. This motherfucker's damn near 40. What the fuck she wants you to do? Now, what I seen on that bullshit was, first of all, why are you talking to the media? Secondly, you're 38 years old. What the fuck you want your daddy to do? What do you want him to do?
I mean, I'm the daughter of Deborah. I pay my own bills. Once, I think what it is, it has to do with parenting. I know she says she hasn't seen Dr. Dre in 18 years. But, as a mother, I would feel obligated and responsible for my children to bring them up in a way to where they're independent and they can take care of themselves. Because if I'm no longer around and their father isn't in the picture, then who's going to take care of them or teach them or, help them along in their journey? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's go 18 from 38. That's how old people do. That's how old people do subtraction. 18 from 38. That is 22. So she hasn't seen her dad since he was 22 years old, and he cut her off how many months ago?
18 months ago.
18 months ago, which means not 2019. So with that being said, if he was sending you an allowance up until 2019, and you hadn't seen him since 22, which was 18 years ago, which would have been, what is that, 10, 2001, 19, wait, yeah, 1990, whatever, 5, 6, whatever it is. So you haven't seen,
You ain't good with the maths.
you haven't, shut up. You haven't seen him
Your
since
arithmetic off.
1990. Well, look, 18 years ago was the 1990s. Was it? 21, 21 minus 10 would be 2001, minus 8 would be 2, 97, 96, 1994. You haven't seen your daddy since 1994. He cut you off in 2019. So from 1994 to 2019, you was getting some sort of allowance. So you was living the great life. What the fuck was you doing with that money in between time and meantime? And now you want to say you door dashing and living in your car and shit. Your 4 kids, so you out here fucking.
Where are these children's daddies at?
That's what I'm saying. They probably 4 different niggas. You see what I'm saying? And they living with fucking friends. See, people not breaking the shit down.
My thing is this too. Okay, how old are the children? And I'm sure that um, there's some type of
Girl's making money, so she ain't really too broke.
hell yeah. I'm pretty sure there is some form of government assistance that she could possibly get.
Hey, facts. And listen, here's the thing. 24 hours a fucking day.
You froze.
I'm not, huh?
You did for a sec.
Am I back? Am I back? Am I back?
Yeah, you back. You
You
said
heard what I
something
said?
24 hours a day.
She living in a car. She can DoorDash 24 hours a day. She can work for other whatever food company she want to for 24 fucking hours. She living in the place that she works. She open 24/7. 18 is 2003. You lying? I thought that was 1994. Man, I can't math for nothing.
I just let you.
2021 to 2000, 10 years from now, that's 2000. No, that's 20 years, ain't it? Boy, what up, Dream? Let me put this cup down.
Please.
I done gave this girl 28 years.
I mean, I just don't agree
She was
with.
10.
I can see if she was on her stuff and she was just having a hard time. She fell into a hard space. I know it's COVID and I know that things happen. People are
She
losing
was in it
jobs.
until 2019.
Right. And
What
then
happened was she seen a stepmama get that. Wait, that was from a previous marriage, a previous relationship. That was before his wife
right.
now. So she seen the mama get that money and look at super casual. I heard someone can't do math. Super casual, you Pacific Islander, so I know you're great at math. So
That's
listen,
racist. That's a
not
stereotype.
racist, it's a fact.
That's like saying, "Oh,
Go
Ken, I know."
to, go to MIT and see who on that campus.
I'm
China.
just, that's stereotypical. That's just like saying, "Oh, Ken, I know you like watermelon."
Wow, with mustard.
Ugh.
I'm just saying.
Ugh.
They
But I
might
mean,
they
yeah.
might well make MIT a territory of China. All of them up there. I ain't saying nothing. You know what we say in Louisiana? I ain't call them none of them names. And it rhymes with names and yangs and
Yeah.
cancel us.
So a groom.
No, we're gonna stay on this.
Oh, what? Not taking care of grown children? I
Yeah,
think we all agreed on that.
people was in a fucking uproar saying this is people who have children. See, my son finna be 19 and we had a very candid conversation last night. I'm not ready. So he 19. He's still at that age where if he fucks up, I catch him. If I want to get out of Baton Rouge, come to Texas. I'm gonna set you up and do you this, that, and the other. But 38-year-old little Ken, you can't be fucking 38 little Ken with 4 kids, however many baby mamas, man, bro, you fucking up, bro. What you want me to do? I can't spoon feed you for the rest of your life, even no matter how much money I make or how little I make. You see what I'm saying? People was in an uproar saying I would never let my kids suffer like that. Now, if you're that type of parent, you're a fucking enabler. And
Agreed.
she's never gonna get off her shit. So like we said though, he cut the allowance off in 2019. It's 2022. So after we see that she wasn't
It's
doing right with the
2021, Ken.
oh my bad. What the fuck? What's in this cup? I'm living in the future. But I sure said 2022 too.
We did time travel.
I said it loud and proud. But listen, what I'm telling you is that just goes to show you the story shows that once he cut the money off, because people get tired. And soon as that, she's been living in a car forever how long, and she says she can't afford the SUV she's living in. You know what I'm saying? If your kids living with friends, why you not living with your kids? Or so she's the thing. She said friends. So she got a kid here, kid there, maybe 2 over here, maybe 3 here, 1 here, maybe 4 at 4 different friends' houses. All these friends, baby daddies, that they wasn't really together, but they was together, but then they not together. So now they just watching the babies like daycare. But like you say, where the daddies at? But because you're too
You're
damn
freezing
old,
again, Ken. What's wrong with your internets?
man. I just paid the bill.
Did you restart the box after you paid the bill?
It was unplugged before that.
Oh, okay. You back though.
Here's the thing, because I'm gonna tell you how serious. My shit got turned off about a week. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 because it was too damn high. And then I went and tried to do another alternative, which was gonna make my phone bill high as my fucking cable bill. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go and bite the bullet, pay this bill. Then I gotta pay this other bill because I done ran up all them gigs on that hotspot. This is real life, man. I live a real life.
What up, Shy? Thank you for
My, bro-
joining.
my brother say she laid it low and spread it wide.
She was doing something. She got four of them things. All right, so
What if
let's
child support at 4 kids? That's at least $1,000.
depend on what kind of job the daddy's got.
Shit.
But you gotta understand, she lives in California, one of the most expensive places to live.
That's also a choice. She can move to Mississippi.
She be living good then. You need
Man,
$2 in a envelope.
man, all you need is a tractor. You good. Hey, they'll just give you land out there. Hey, if you can mow all this land, you can have it.
Right. Carry on said must be some trash box.
KB trash box, 4 niggas left it in. Or one nigga left it in 4 times.
All right, let's move on to the next story.
It's the motherfuckers over 30 who ain't got no kids got the trash box. Niggas is just coming out of there.
Okay, it says a groom shoots his friend on wedding day for sleeping with his wife.
Shoots his friend.
It says, according to sources, a groom suspected his new wife had an affair with his friend, and on the wedding day, the groom took matters in his own hands. Devin Jose Jones was heading home after the wedding with his bride and his friend. Traffic began to get heavy. While they were waiting, Jones began to accuse his wife and friend of an affair. Jones got extremely upset and got out the car and shot in the vehicle, hitting his friend in the leg. He also let off a shot at a car passing by on the road, striking one person in the hand. Says Jones's wife was able to flag down an ambulance to help the ones who were shot. Jones is currently being charged with attempted first-degree murder, aggravated second-degree battery, and 2 counts of aggravated primal damage to property, according to authorities.
Let me tell you something. First of all, I'm gonna go by this here. His name is David Jose Jones. So we ever have identity issues. I don't know if he's black, Mexican, or white. I don't know what he is.
Devon.
Oh, Divine. Oh, he
No,
black.
no. It's Devin, Devin. Devin Jose Jones.
Yeah, right. Your tongue just whooped your ass. It was over for.
Got me talking like Webby now.
I mean, man, y'all got some names over here.
Wow. Okay.
But listen, first of all, you wait till your wedding day to have suspicions. First of all, why y'all all in the car together riding to the wedding? Because you're not even supposed to see your bride until after the unveiling. You see what I'm saying?
It was after the wedding. They were riding.
Or they must have fucked at the wedding. That's what I gather.
They disappeared.
They went missing for a little bit too long. But listen, he shouldn't have shot him. I ain't gonna say what Brittany on YouTube say he should have shot his wife. No, we don't condone violence or attempted murder. We don't do any types of cases.
Dang, Brittany. Brittany said, forget that. I mean, I can understand if he has some type of proof, but I think he probably overreacted. He probably like, man, we just got married. We just left the wedding. You know what I'm
Why they all
saying?
in the car together? Why wasn't they in the limousine?
I don't know.
Here's the thing. They talking about a goddamn wedding. They got married at the Justice of the Peace. They all pulled up there. He was a goddamn witness. But I'm trying to see, like, where did he discern I done married this woman and now she didn't fuck my boy. And now I'm so angry, I'm going to shoot him and shoot somebody passing by in a goddamn car. He could have just fought him and would have felt a lot better. That's how I feel about it. I'm just old school. Shooting somebody just too quick and shit. I'm not gonna say what I want them to feel, but I want to whoop their ass for at least 36 minutes.
Hey, I'm a firm believer of laying hands and not bullets. So
there you go, 36 minutes, and we can't dap up afterwards or whatever. But then you can get your marriage annulled. But then you go thinking that your boy fucked your wife. Now you can't even consummate your marriage because he done went in there already. And you gotta look at him and think about everything that she did to him, that he be doing, she be doing to you. Yeah, man, crime of passion. He might get off.
Yeah, I think he if he feel that strongly about it, just leave her. Get the marriage annulled, like you said.
My brother went to Northeast High by way of whatever high school. I don't know where he came from. Baker Middle. He spelled limo wrong. He spelled it Lemo. So Limo is limbo. So it's in our blood. It's my brother. He can't spell. I can't count. Shit, we can't
I
do it.
mean, he spelled it the way you spell lemon, a limo.
But it's Limo.
I know.
But
Yeah.
Brittany, why would he? She say he was feeling that before the marriage. She needs to be held accountable. Here's the thing. Y'all was in the car after the fucking wedding. You invited him to the wedding. He weird.
Maybe
They might have been
somebody.
a love triangle. They might have been doing threesomes, and yeah.
But you know how, like, when during a wedding it says, if anybody feels that this couple should not be wed, speak now, forever hold your peace. Maybe somebody stood up and was like, "I got something," and they were like, "No, don't say nothing, don't do that," and then they shut up. And then after the wedding, he was like, "So what you was trying to say?" And
But
then
here's the
maybe
thing: when you don't say it then and nip it in the bud before the wedding, now we're talking about it at the funeral. Now he up there singing. You know what I'm saying? It should have been me type shit, whatever that song is. But
slow
look,
singing, flower bringing.
hey, Brittany violent ass gonna say if they were going to use a gun, he at least shot everyone involved. Brittany, you're a murderer.
I think that
What's wrong with you?
when it's some type of love triangle, you always want to take your significant other, make them responsible for the actions because they're the ones that's with you. I don't think the other person. I mean, they were friends, so it's kind of a
That's the
different
loyalty lie with the
situation.
friendship, but at the same time, if your
But it
friend,
depends. I mean, what if
it's not your, it's pretty much both of them. But it's like,
I put it like this: if he was knowing the guy longer than he knew his girl, then maybe yes. But say he knew the girl and then he just met the guy and they became good friends and was like, "Hey, come to the wedding. You know, you're gonna be my best man. You my homie. Whatever,
like
whatever."
what you saying in that short period of time he fucked this girl, that's even worse. You made it worse.
Well, he invited a new nigga into his life with an untrustworthy woman.
I say you can't trust none of them. Me,
Brittany, oh my goodness, girl. She woke up and said violence.
fuck everybody. I'm gonna kill them all.
You know how you have a snooze button on your alarm? She didn't hit snooze, she hit violence.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there's another story. Ice-T is in the news, but not for what you think. Um, Ice-T's wife Coco reveals that she still breastfeeds her sweet 5-year-old daughter Chanel.
If that's the case, the baby look more like her.
Nah, this baby looks just like Ice-T.
Man, same eyes, mouth, smile.
Head, eyebrows.
No, listen, let's talk about that though. I ain't really worried about breastfeeding 5-year-olds because I mean that's their choice. You know what y'all say? What they campaigning for? Pro-choice. But my
Wow, that
thing
has nothing to
is,
do with breastfeeding, but okay.
no, my body, my choice. If I feel like I want my baby to suck my titty to 10, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. That's the choice. So what I'm saying is this. Let's talk about the because we should have talked about this about 2-3 weeks ago when everybody was saying how, oh man, that baby look just like Ice T, that baby this, that baby that. You don't want the fucking baby to look like the daddy? Like they had a picture of Ja Rule. His son looked just like him. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if that baby came out looking like somebody else, now somebody has something to say. You know what I say every time I see people need to shut the fuck up and mind their goddamn business and find out who your baby daddy is.
I mean, you damned if you do, damned if you don't. Just like, okay,
People who say that don't know who their baby daddy is. Period.
I put it like, you know how people always want to clown on like Coil Ray, you know, the little tiny petite rapper or whatever, you know.
I don't know who she is, but I know I heard at her concert, people was kind of not really. They went to intermission. That was like that's when you go to the bathroom. Basically,
Well,
everybody went to the bathroom when she came on stage. I don't know who this is. I'm going to the bathroom.
I think her music is okay, for what it is. The type of music that she does, she reminds me of like more of a female XXX. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't a fan of X.
You got to get into his stuff. I think he was a cool artist too. But
But
a lot of people were clowning her because she doesn't look developed. She doesn't have, boobs or butt like some of the other rappers that are out right now.
hey, Meg the Stallion. That's who you meant. Say it, Meg the Stallion.
Meg, Nicki, Cardi, different ones that are shaped like that. And people are saying how she should get surgery and how she should do all of this stuff to her body. But then when people get stuff like that done, they clown them and say, oh, she fake, this fake, this fake, that fake, this fake. You know what I'm saying? So it's
You can't please idiots.
right. It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Just like you said about the baby situation. It's like, Ice T, the daughter looks exactly like him. Okay, and is his child. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, if the baby didn't look like him, then there'd be Coco cheating.
Mm-hmm.
And
If that
so,
baby came out looking like Stabler, they would have said something.
right. Came out looking like Detective Benson or Nick Amaro.
Tomorrow.
Man, I miss Nick Amaro. Okay, so moving on to let me say something before I move on to the next story. 5 years old, may just be a little bit too old to be breastfeeding. They said it was because it brings the child comfort, but I think that's more or less just kind of being on the spoiled side. When babies suck a bottle too long or suck a pacifier too long, it's a point where you have to take that away from them. You know
The
what I'm
teeth became
saying?
a pacifier.
Right. So start to wean her off. She gonna have
Hey,
crooked
I'm
teeth.
saying this though. So listen here. If you have a baby on a pacifier too long, the teeth get bucked. So if you have the baby on a nipple, the teeth don't get bucked. Maybe it works. Maybe it's a whole thing.
Right, but 5 years old, you're old enough to go to school. You know what I'm saying? And
Listen,
what
if
are
that
you gonna what are you gonna do if your mom comes to
what?
school? You're
So
not
here,
gonna pull her shirt down in class, and
she can. She eating McDonald's and sucking titties.
hey, maybe she wanted a little breast milk to wash down her nuggets.
Little 6 piece. But I'm saying, who gives a fuck? Let that baby do what they do. Children are supposed to. We don't. Well, I'm not gonna say that because you're right. Because in wild, animals aren't sucking teats for 5 years. That is correct. Boy, we want to be animals so bad.
I just say she has a full set of teeth. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Oh, yeah, she do, and she about to lose one.
She probably already lost one. You start losing them at like 4, 5 anyway.
Shit, I don't care. Remember that was a long time ago.
When I started kindergarten, I have a picture of my kindergarten school picture, and I had no teeth in the front. Both of them gone. So I was 5. So yes, that's
That's the thing.
But hey, I don't know what else to say about it. I think word of advice, Coco. You try to get her off your titty. Um, put some hot sauce on your nipple, and she'll leave you alone.
It ain't fingernails. God damn. You motherfucker might like hot sauce. No, she 5. She might be on that hot sauce. She might like that hot sriracha on the nuggets.
All right, so let's move on to the next story. We have C Murder is back on a hunger strike in Angola.
I saw that.
He says that he is striking to protest COVID-19 prison deaths and the neglect of the terminally ill. Um, what do you think about his hunger strike?
Man, everybody's have a right to protest how they want to protest. That's what he chose to do. But man, he in Angola, one of the toughest prisons in America because I don't know, man. Let's talk. This is side quote. Everybody want to be the toughest of everything, but I mean, us being from Louisiana, we know Angola ain't. Angola is a fucking plantation. They work the fucking land. The shit they eat is what they fucking grow. If they don't grow shit, they probably won't eat as good as they normally would. But And then you look at shit, prisons on TikTok got phones and hot plates and TVs and
Flat
radios and
screens.
flat screen. You don't know they wearing J's in jail, so it be like, damn, nigga, I really want to go to jail. They gonna feed me every day, let me wear what I want to wear, and I ain't got to go to fucking work. Well, besides the fields or whatever, or go to school. Shit, prison don't seem that bad sometimes. But then you got the other ones like in Mississippi and Alabama, ain't got no fucking AC and shit. That's a real concentration camp. But I'm like, man, but you already know the COVID ain't big. Prison in prison, you can't even do social distancing because if you do that, you have to be on lockdown. They're 24 and 1, 23 and 1, and it is you're already in the confines of a prison, in the walls of a prison, and now you got a social distance. You can't really do what you got to do. You ain't got to wear a mask. You're already in jail and got to wear a mask too. Shit,
My only thing is, how are they social distancing there?
you can't. It's 2, 3 man cells sometimes.
Right,
Then if it's overcrowded, they got the dorms. Them beds is side by side.
right. So I feel like, in a way, he's right because, of course, you want people to be treated fairly, even though you are in jail. Yes, there's some criminals, but I mean, for the most part, when it comes to my black brothers, I think a lot of us are in jail for more time than what needs to be. And
So
if we are in jail, some of us might even be innocent. So I feel like if there is a pandemic going around, it's up to the government to put the funds where they should go. So you are paying for these prisoners to be housed in your prison. They need medical attention, and that goes into the medical fund. So test them properly. And if they have an illness or some type of disease or cancer, or there's people in jail that have a plethora of things, then they should be able to get the treatment that they need as well.
I
So
wonder where they take the prisoners now since they tore down Earl Long. That was a hospital for Angola and Parish. Where they taking them? I don't even know where they taking prisoners to have their babies and have
well, don't
medical.
they shouldn't they have like a medical ward, right?
No,
Most
but if it's too serious, say like if it's a women's prison, LCIW, you go to you went to Earl Long to have your babies. If you was pregnant in jail, you would go to Earl Long. I wonder where they going now. I know they not going to women's hospital.
they might be.
Nah, they might be going to New Orleans. What is New Orleans charity open? I don't fucking know.
I don't know. All I know is we need to stay safe out here. The numbers is rising.
Yeah, they is.
um so before we get into that, I want to give an update on the couple from St. Louis who pointed guns at Black Lives Matter protesters just got a pardon from the Missouri governor.
I don't even. I think I know a little bit about this story. I
We
don't
talked about it
know.
on the podcast.
Girl, I don't remember yesterday. But listen, I'm on this drink, so I won't remember 3 hours ago. But it just my thing is this. As African Americans, I always state know your rights, handle your business accordingly, and don't let them people fuck over you. Knowledge is power. If you know the power that you have, use it. Because let me tell you, I'm gonna just be real. I don't really give a fuck that they got pardoned. You know what I'm saying? I don't care because you can't care about things that have always been going on since the beginning of time. Motherfuckers hanging motherfuckers, a whole fucking lynch mob, pictures and everything. Motherfuckers bragging, community talks. You know who the fuck did it, and nothing happens to them. If you know that as an African American, I say this: if you get to the point where somebody points a gun at you, you need to go ahead and just fuck up all the fucking laws because they didn't broke the law. Go on, just punch them in their shit or arm yourself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody a killer till it's time to kill somebody. If this happened to me, I'd have did this. If I had a gun, I'd have done that. Everybody want to be a gun owner, but ain't gonna pull shit.
I put it like this.
My brother say prisons go to Lady of the Lake because they are the reason Zero K Long closed. They wanted LSU Medical School. Oh, okay.
So they letting the students practice on them pretty much. I put it like this: if somebody points a gun at me and don't use it, I'm gonna beat your ass, and that's on baby them.
That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Right. So do with that info what
What
you
you will.
please.
What you will. That's the term. What you will.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into the COVID talk. Texas tripping. Everybody tripping. Nobody don't want to stay home. Nobody don't want to wear no mask. Nobody don't want to get vaccinated.
Vaccinated. Listen, I'm not anti-vax, but I'm anti-vax shaming. Motherfucker, here's the thing. You know what? What kills me is a motherfucker that be like, if you're in your peer group, and it's like everybody talking that shit about COVID. I don't want to wear no mask no more. It's fogging up my glasses. I don't want. I want to be able to open outside again. But then as soon as they get COVID, they get on there with that fucking thing, and they fucking know COVID is real. Y'all need to take it serious. Go out and get vaccinated. Shut the fuck up. You was just in Shala. No, Shala, that's too old. I'm showing my age. You was just in Bella Noche. Full of that shit, you heard me?
And
And
it's
sitting there,
upsetting me and my homegirls.
it's upset. Look at my hungry. Look at my friend. Who goes to a wedding and shoot anyway? Boy, if you can't go to Bella Noche, where the hell can you go?
I just, I, okay, so I was recently exposed. I hung out with a friend on Saturday, and she went other places after Saturday.
Mhm.
Um, Tuesday, she started to feel really, really bad. Went and got checked. She had it. She texted me and my other friends who were all hanging out and was like, "Look, y'all, are y'all okay? Cause I'm not." You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good." You know what I'm saying? So we're thinking she probably caught it on Monday when she went somewhere else. Um,
Brittany say, "Fuck that." I called it. She had it, but she has it, and she said she ain't getting vaccinated.
I'm not sure. I'm still on the fence about it. And I was talking about this earlier, where I feel like um, people are entitled, not just Black, but all people are entitled to feel some type of way about the vaccine because of how fast it was produced.
Right.
So that's the same way that I feel about the flu vaccines as well, because every year there's a new strand. So it's like you're producing this every year, a new strand. It's just, it's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not an anti-vaxxer at all, because if I have kids, of course I want them to get the tetanus and all of this other stuff, polio and all of that stuff that we got when we was babies. But those
Tetanus is
have
when
been
you step on
around.
the nail. You don't get no tetanus shot till you step on the nail, and because you got to get the tetanus or you gonna get lockjaw.
What?
If you don't get the tetanus shot, you step on the nail, you gonna get lockjaw. I remember my grandma was so mad at me one time. I stepped on 2 nails in 2 weeks. She was so fucking mad at me. She was like, "You want to ride it out this next time." But I was trying to get the dog in the fucking where we in the pen where we kept them, and you try to stomp at him. I stomped dead on the nail. They had to take me to the hospital. I had to lance my foot, get the fucking because I had on my work shoes, so it had a thick sole. So some of the and then I think they were trying to get a check because they were like, "Oh, a little bit of the plastic went in your foot." You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there like, first of all, I'm laying on my fucking stomach feeling vulnerable, and this motherfucker cutting my damn heel open. I feel violated. And but tetanus
I
is
thought you're supposed to get one every 10 years.
that's a booster shot, not a tetanus shot.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, Coco, I agree. Just like we found out about Johnson late. I don't know. I
Johnson,
just
fuck Johnson and Johnson. Fuck Johnson and Johnson talcum powder. That fucking African. They tried to kill us too because that was geared towards African American hair. I got 2 bottles in there right now. I need to get on that class action lawsuit like mesothelioma.
No, you need to blame Boosie.
For what?
Boosie rapped about stuff about the shower little powder on my chest.
He
He
just
got y'all niggas wearing that.
I never did baby powder. We didn't have baby powder in the house, and it was talcum powder, not the baby powder.
Well, talcum
But,
powder is different. Johnson
but,
and
what,
Johnson puts other ingredients in it that
but
made
what I'm
it.
saying is, I never put baby powder on my chest. I never understood it. Why? I don't. I don't understand why you put baby powder on.
If you sweat, it keep you dry.
You need to go work on. You need to go to an adrenal doctor if you sweating like that.
Well, I ain't never used this, so
You got thyroid issues if you sweating like
I
that.
know a bunch of old ladies that used to put a little powder in their drawers.
That's because they had them torpedo titties with them beige bras on, looking like fucking Scud missiles on their fucking chest. Them titties was long as hell.
Them titties got launch codes.
You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this: when you got them torpedo titties, now listen, they got the titties that if they gonna go and hang, and I'm asking this: so you got the underwire? Was it an underwire coming up like this? Because them bitches was sitting pointed straight ahead.
No, those torpedo bras didn't have underwires. They just had a little extra thick piece that go around the front.
Uh huh.
And that's it.
Expanded.
Yeah, and sometimes they snap in the back and the front.
Boy, them you got some heavy duty titties if you got a snap in the front and the back.
That's the launch codes. That's how you get the bra off.
Tell you this, I meet a woman that I'm gonna tell you this. If I meet a woman who got titties like that, where they gotta have the front and the back snap, we just gonna roll it up. Pull your arm out. pull your arm out.
Oh, wow.
We gonna roll that bitch down the bottom. You gonna step out that, bro. I'm not fucking with all them fucking snaps. You already got 12 in the back. How many you got in the front?
It's like a bustier.
Boosty, no, Boosty A's got the little material go over your stomach. They can't put the Boosty A on because they got too much stomach to. That's gonna fucking roll up into a fucking Twizzler.
Or the stuff gonna be stuffed coming out the bottom like a
God
like a
damn!
can of biscuits.
Them big titty women and that bra came in one color, flesh tone, but nobody fleshed that color.
No, they came in white and black and flesh tone.
I ain't never seen a white. I bet them bitches dingy at the bottom, up under the bust line. I bet it was brown.
They had the white because you remember the white had the slip to match.
I ain't seen it. My grandma wore a slip until the day she died.
I used to wear slips when I was little to go to church.
Bruh.
Slips and white stockings.
Let me ask you a question, bruh. So, why y'all wearing a slip?
So your
The
dress.
dress will slip over you?
No, a slip is so your dress isn't see through. Like, you know, sometimes like your dresses are thin, like church
Nah,
dresses.
they was wearing slips and corduroys.
Well, that's on them. I'm talking about like for the younger girls, they'd be like, make sure you got your slip on because the material would sometimes be the material would sometimes be see-through. You know, you can see, you know, underneath.
She would never. Let me tell you this: I've never grew up in a house where I saw my grandmother or my mother's breast, or saw them in their underwear. I saw my grandmother in a bra before, but it was just because I'm coming in the room and I'm coming to get something or ask a question. But she never walked around in bra and panties. But she had a slip on. She was fine to go. I'm
That
sitting.
was that was the what do they call it? Negligee for old women. Not lingerie,
Hey,
negligee.
I felt that too. I'm sitting to my granddaddy like, is he getting turned on by her wearing this fucking slip? He had her slip stockings and shoes on, no dress yet, just chilling.
And the thick torpedo bra.
She didn't have breasts like that. But I know they all probably was the same brand, same color, same size.
You know that's how the old people got down. They just got off of church, took that dress off, and had the slip on. Come on, Henry, with the
Where
kitten
you buy
heels.
slips at? Where you buy them at?
I would not know where to find one now, but
Are slips a thing now?
for old ladies, yeah. I mean, I was raised old school.
Say if you was in the club with a pencil skirt and the girl slipped out.
You can't wear a slip with a pencil skirt; it'll ruffle.
I'm just saying.
If she,
What if they cut it?
you
The
can't
hem.
cut it.
They hemmed it.
Slips only come straight. So unless the slip is a pencil slip, then I don't see how it'll fit underneath there.
They need to bring slips back.
I mean, I was raised old school, so growing up, I was always told to wear a slip. I was
So
told to wear a girdle.
did y'all wear stock? Letitia say J.C. Penney, and my brother say Dillard's.
Yeah, you can still do it.
What I'm saying is, why is it not a thing now? Because back in the day, I guess because the attire changed, because slips was a big thing. Like they wore slips every day. Like somebody explain to me what were stockings an alternative for socks?
Well, first of all, we can't bring slips back because slips don't go under sundresses.
Boy.
It's sundress season. Wait, nobody wear those slips.
If you had on I don't wear sundresses. I've never, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy watching women in sundresses, but say, wouldn't it feel better? Because the slip is normally satin. Wouldn't it feel better if you had no drawers? Because they don't want no drawers in sundresses. Because the booty be moving a little bit too much. Not too much. It's moving just right, but I'm just saying, it depends on if children are around. But if you put the slip on, wouldn't it feel better on your skin?
I think honestly, slips are itchy.
Slips are itchy.
I feel like they itchy and they hot because they got that satin silk material.
Right.
It just make your legs hot.
Letitia, for leg support, what sort of leg support? So they're like diabetic socks for fluid?
No, she's talking about stockings.
That's what I'm asking. Was they like for fluid, like if you so you don't get cancer?
It depends. They had different kinds. They also have the ones that come all the way up under your bra to like tummy control.
So they was the first cami.
They was the first Spanx.
Damn.
And a lot of people wore them because, you know, when you got a lot of cellulite, you get older, your legs just start jiggling and look cottage cheeses. You know what I'm saying? So that helped with that too. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get it.
So you don't see as many dents underneath something.
I see what you're saying now. It made everything smooth.
Right, and to prevent varicose veins. There you go. It was an old person thing. I mean, little girls, we wore our little white stockings, right, with the ruffle socks.
With the ruffle stockings and socks, y'all feet was mushy in them leather shoes.
The patent leather.
The patent leather with the strap across the front.
Yep.
And if you was fat, they looked like your feet was too big for your shoe.
And mama say, you better not get that heel too high. You're not grown. So we had the little block heel on the bottom. So, hey, it is what it is. I grew up old school, and I remember all these things, man.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all used to, and y'all still put on a lot of clothes for nothing. I had a homegirl. She used to wear what you call it? It wasn't a race trainer, but it was the other thing.
What?
What it is you put on and you make you slim in your dress. But it's not a waist trainer. It was something. It wasn't a corset. It wasn't a waist trainer. It was
Spanx.
Yeah, that. But it had the fucking buckles and shit on it. Every time I give her a hug, I said, "You got the bulletproof vest on, huh?"
There's a name for it, but I don't remember.
Panels on it.
Yeah, and it's got the little bra snaps all the way up.
Right.
A girder.
Girdle, that's what it is.
I said that earlier.
My bad. Letitia came through with the girdle. But I'm sitting there like, that was a fucking bulletproof vest. It was like hard. Like you could knock on that motherfucker. I'm like, God damn.
I was taught to wear that too, but only during your monthly, because if you don't wear a girdle during your monthly, your pad gonna shift and you're gonna get blood on your pants.
Girl, you wearing too big pads.
No, it's just supposed to keep it in place. But yeah, it was kind of like a bulletproof vest. That's why I say 50 Cent ripped off that muscle shirt he had. They kind of look like them because you remember they had the ones that go through your whole body like a suit.
I would never wear that motherfucker.
But now they make them with the holes in the middle, so you don't have to take the whole thing off to pee.
That's fucking nasty.
Hey,
What if you got a big cat?
I don't know.
Y'all go through a lot just to pee. No lie. I feel for y'all.
It says Letitia says, "Yep, keep your diaper in place." That's right. Got to keep it right in the center.
That's fucking nasty. I don't want to hear about that. Let's move on.
Ebony says she grew up conservative. Her granny didn't believe in showing bare legs. Oh, another reason why I was told to wear stockings when I was young because I wasn't old enough to shave. You don't start shaving until you start having sex, and you ain't old enough to have sex, so wear stockings if you don't want to shave because
So
you
you
ain't
out here
shaved.
looking like y'all here looking like a werewolf?
I mean, I didn't have much hair on my legs as a young person, but I'm just saying, like, you know, when you're young, you want to keep up with trends. Like, oh, they had the Gillette girls and all of that stuff, and you know, everybody wanted to try it. Like, nope, wear stockings.
I don't like it. I'm a man, I'll never understand it. We don't have to go through those things. I feel for you guys, but the rules that are in place, who the fuck made these rules up?
Yep, and we had to wear training bras or at least an undershirt.
Now let's talk about that training bras. I got a homegirl. She just was taking her baby to go get training bras. Her baby is like young. I'm like, what are you training? Training her to get used to wearing a bra? Because
Yes.
them little nubs ain't doing nothing.
But hey, nubs be jiggling.
Ain't nobody looking at that.
No, but you don't know who looking at that. That's why you got to cover them up.
My boy Nip say, what about the fat cat females? So here's the thing. Let me say this. Let's say if you got a fat cat. I don't know who got a fat cat on here, so if you do, answer. So if like Joya said you got the Spanx with the hole in the middle, would you put one of the straps on one lip and the other strap on the other lip?
There's no straps. It's just a hole cut
But
out
what
in
I'm
the
saying
bottom.
is, here's the thing: that hole becomes like straps. Here's the thing: let that motherfucker slip and get in the middle of that motherfucker. You can't piss right.
I don't know. I never wore one. Maybe they just hold it open as they sit down.
God damn. Y'all go through much just to piss, man. All I gotta do is drop my zipper.
Yeah, the little breastises need to be covered. But I put it like this. Growing up, I think I had one training bra. I went from training to I went from basic training to army sergeant in like 2 weeks. So that was the end of that.
You enjoy it. I don't want to talk about your breasts. It's just
I'm
that
not I'm not saying anything
no,
about them.
you
I'm just
talking about the
saying
titties, and I don't want to talk
I
about.
didn't talk about them. I'm just telling
Everybody
you
else talk about titties, and I don't want to hear about yours.
I'm just telling you how fast I developed. I'm
I
not
don't
telling you
care
the
how fast you
size.
develop. You are a little boy to me.
Okay, I'm a little boy.
Fuck. Calm down. You my little brother. You ain't nothing about that.
Little brother, huh? Let's go shoot some hoops.
Let's talk about the other women who would develop. I don't want to sit here and talk about you and your breasts, man. That's nasty.
I'm not talking about
You
them.
just said your titties went from private to sergeant in 2 weeks. That means they grew. You don't have breasts to me. You were built like a 14-year-old boy to me.
Now you body shaming.
I'm not. Oh, don't do me that because the people gonna come for me. Don't. I'm not body shaming you. I'm
Cancel
letting
kid, y'all. I'm just playing.
all behind one motherfucking person. You gonna go on Hollywood Unlocked and
Yes,
TMZ,
I will go tell my story.
Big Ken.
My story needs
I'm
to
doing
be
a
heard.
podcast with Big Ken, and he doesn't believe that I should be able to have breasts. No, you can't.
I was body shamed. Anyway, but yeah, so I guess let's start talking about some other superstitions because I see Dante said that you guys grew up in a time where thunder and lightning meant you have to cut everything off. So I was told that too. And I was also told that don't open umbrellas in the houses, don't be walking under no ladders, don't sweep on people's feet. Ken ain't paying attention to us, y'all. Forget Ken, we don't need him anyway. So he canceled. So this is my podcast. Now I'm taking over. Anyway, name some superstitions that y'all grew up with.
We didn't have no step on a crack, break your mama back. We had them hood ones in the street. We ain't really had none in the house. Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Don't sweep out the. I sweep out the front after sunset. I do sweep out before sunset. But if somebody sweep your feet, you got to spit on the broom or you're gonna go to jail.
Yep, that's
That time,
true.
that time I went to jail, I don't remember if anybody swept my feet, but it is what it is.
Don't open umbrellas in the houses. You get struck by lightning and it's bad luck.
What up? I'm not. Suge done changed his damn name. That no Texas Taurus. That's Pat. Suge T. That's terrorist, big terrorist.
Mom, don't even entertain Ken.
Mama, I'm not talking about Joya's breast on this podcast. She is a little boy. She is my little brother. She is innocent. She is a child. She's like I would put her on my hip. That's how little she is. She a little baby.
Ugh.
I just wanna hush, little baby, don't you?
Okay, so if I'm your little brother,
If you drop a comb, somebody coming. I ain't never seen that country ass shit. Letitia, where you from? Mississippi?
yeah, if you drop a comb, that means you're having a visitor.
Did you drop that comb when that boy kicked your mama door in? Nip, what they got in the Midwest?
Oh, don't walk. What I was saying, yeah, don't walk under ladders. That's bad luck. If a black cat cross your path, you got to do something. I don't remember. It was just a whole bunch of BS. Yep. Right hand itch mean money. Left hand itch mean you losing money.
Letitia, you my cousin? Cause my people from Bugaloosa. All my people. My great aunt's house just burned down right across the street from the projects, man. My uncle was in there. R.I.P. He was in there. Had just burned down, man. I used to be in Bugaloosa all the well, not necessarily all the time. At least every other at least every other summer.
I
Man,
heard if you
hold on, let me see. Chantel Watts, that what my cousin name is. Kyle Watts, Big Ronnie. But we the McGee's out of Bugaloosa. McGee's, Pools,
Charlotte
whole
McGee.
other names. Yeah, they're my people. That's my cousins.
We should add a sports segment. We used to have a sports segment. Ken don't keep up with sports stories. That's his segment. I'm the music, and
Football season coming back. I'll be on then.
um, what else?
I ain't see it yet, but I'm gonna check it out though.
So Letitia, I heard if your left eye twitch, somebody talking bad about you. If your right eye twitch, somebody talking good about you. And if your ears ringing, that means somebody talking about you. And I heard if your nose itching, the tip of your nose itching, that means somebody want to kiss you. I don't know. The 69 WAC 100 interview. I didn't see it, but I did hear some of the content that was in it, and whack. I'll have to check it out though. I'll definitely check it out. I watch a lot of Vlad, so I'm down for the chit chat. Sports news. I ran out of breath playing Beat Saber again. Yeah, you know. But hey, I still come in number 2 place all the time. You get that silver medal. Y'all, Ken is not interested in this podcast at all today.
I went to the fucking bathroom. God damn, a woman to announce every time I got a fucking pee.
Hostile much?
But no, listen. I had left because me and Tanisha might be cousins. What up, cuz? Robert McGee, Tiffany Granger. She married Robert, so she was a Granger. You live down under the hill where the albinos live. But I say this: if your hand itch, I be telling women to rub their money maker, which is their ass or their cat, and they don't never do it. They don't want no money; it be slipping out their fucking hands.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh Lord, that picture slapped the shit out of me.
What other superstitions you got, Ken?
Man, shut the fuck up when it's raining outside. Step on the crack, you break your mama back.
Oh, don't be talking loud in the house. It's gonna run up the light bill.
Man, you can't do nothing in the house because everything run the light bill. If you can't wash clothes during the week, like you'd only wash all them clothes on fucking Sunday, like it ain't running up the light bill that one fucking day. We could have been running it through the fucking week and had it kind of steady a little bit, but you want to sit there and run it from 12 to fucking 6. Then we gotta iron all the fucking clothes for the week. Like, goddamn, mommy, rest in peace.
Yeah, I used to iron my clothes the night before. That's how I knew it was time to go to bed. Iron them clothes. You know when it's time to iron your clothes before school the next day. That's you right after that, go to bed.
We iron on Sundays. Then I had to iron Dante clothes too, because he was the fucking youngest. He knew how to fucking iron clothes.
No, it wasn't making noise while you baking a cake. It was stomping through the house while baking a cake.
Because it's gonna fall. I ain't never seen the cake fall except on TV.
Okay, so here's my theory about that. I think that parents, grandparents, they just didn't put the right ingredients in there, trying to make stuff stretch. And they knew that cake was gonna fall at the right time. They ain't put enough eggs.
I don't know, man. The thing about it is I can't because you asked me, I can't even think of none. But what's another crazy one?
Oh, don't throw your hair in a trash can.
You gotta burn it. You gotta burn it. Don't you gotta keep a hold of your hair when they come out that comb because somebody gonna take it and put something on
Put
it.
a root on you. And Super Casual says his superstition is when I see all white people having dreads, they've done some shit that messes up other people's days. I think that might be kind of true. They didn't ask to speak
I'm
to
gonna
us.
say this. I was deployed in Baytown, Texas, and there was this dude. I don't even know how they got the job, but they would give us all the good.
You broke up, Ken. You said you was deployed in Baytown, Texas, and what?
Something happened. I got an alert too. I was deployed in Baytown, Texas, and they had one guy with dreads. It would look like skater kids, and they would give me all the fruit snacks. They had the fucking fruit cups. They would give me all the fruit snacks, but they always had like the MREs and the food for the day. He had dreads. Dude looked out for us. No cap.
Mm. Yeah, don't put your purse on the floor. You gonna
Yeah,
lose money.
Eric, you know what's so crazy though is too that shit had rubbed off on me, and it's just like women don't even care. They just put their purse. I'm like, man, pick your purse up off the floor, man. Put it up on the back of the chair. Put it on your leg or something. They just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna just put it on the floor. I'm like, get that purse off the fucking floor.
I've heard statistically that the bottom of a woman's purse is the most dirty part. It's like, you know, a cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as germs go. So I think maybe that's kind of why that was made up to keep germs off of your purse since you holding it all the time. I don't know.
Well, true too, and you don't even know what you're sitting on. If it's something to hang it on some shit. Don't put it on the. I hate to see a person on the floor, and I don't carry one.
Every time I worked at a job that had a desk, I always bought a little purse hook or I made sure I had a file cabinet to put my purse in. Always. What superstitions you got from voodoo?
Coco Love, what you got?
I heard that if you take brick dust and put it in front of your door, then unwanted guests won't come.
Or if you bury a man's drawers by the back step, he'll always come home. I got a girlfriend who did that.
That works.
We ain't together no more. Them drawers still there. I ain't coming home.
It's
That's what
supposed to.
she
I heard that it's supposed to be in the front yard, but I've heard of somebody who did it, and guess what? They nigga
You'll get a gift.
brick dust and salt. Yep.
What else did I hear? Brick dust.
Um,
Where you get brick dust from?
take a brick and file it.
Fucking work.
I heard somebody that did it. They buried their man drawers in the front yard, and that nigga never left because he didn't want to get no job. You get what you asked for.
Excuse me, that wasn't the drawers. That was him being lazy and homeless.
Hey. Don't throw salt down the drain is one.
If you spill salt, throw it over your left shoulder. I don't know why. No, break a mirror 7 years bad luck. That's dumb as fuck. I ain't never really broke. I'm gonna say this. I had a mirror. I had an apartment. When I moved into the fucking apartment, the mirror was on the wall, but it was also sitting on that little ridge at the bottom, right? One day I went to work, came home, glass everywhere. The motherfucker fucking broke. It ain't 7 years bad luck for me because I'm not the one that fucking broke it. It fell.
It wasn't you.
There we go.
Like if you hit it, then and it broke, then yeah.
Another superstition: if you put period blood in the spaghetti sauce, you put a hex on.
That's disgusting.
Well, pork chop as a period pad and cook it, they'll never leave too.
Why would you put a pork? You know what? No.
They got
First
people
of all,
sanitary napkins as pork chops.
I specifically
That's in the pussy.
I specifically only make spaghetti when I'm not on my period because I don't want people to accuse me of shit.
First of all, what your significant other in a very serious relationship should know like when you should start and finish. Like I'm not walking in HEB. She on her period. She on her period. She on her period. I don't know that shit. So nobody knows when your period is. I was on TikTok. Somebody was mad their period started. I said somebody woke up the day and their period was late, stressing out. Be happy it came.
The teacher said, when spirits call, look over your right shoulder and ask, what in God's name do you ask? Evil can't answer.
Here's the thing. What spirit's talking to you, Leticia? You a part of the voodoo. You putting them works on people. You putting them roots.
Sleep with something sharp under your pillow to prevent witch rides. When I was younger, maybe like teenager, early 20s, I did suffer from sleep paralysis, but
one time as an adult, maybe within the last 5 years, that is the scariest thing on earth. You are fucking awake, but you can't fucking move. I never wanted to feel that again.
I got it several times. And the one thing that my grandmother told me is to just call out the Lord's name or call out Jesus. And it works. You come right out of it. But the thing is you can't talk. Even in your mind, you can't talk.
Yeah.
But until you got to keep on doing it until you're able to say it. It's crazy.
I had that glory tear drop. I swear to God, I was so fucking scared. I was like, but then you only have sleep paralysis when you're on your back and your arms are to your side. And my eyes were fucking open and I could not fucking move.
I remember
shit ever.
The last time I had it, it was the scariest time. And I never had it again since then. But I remember my eyes were like slightly open and it was like people surrounded my bed, but they were in like suits, but they were black figures in like suits and they had hats on. Like like the FBI's or something like that. It was so crazy.
He was in the Matrix. That was the fucking
Right.
what was that
Like that.
called him?
I don't know, but that's what it was. They were like surrounding my bed, just standing there over me. And I was like, I gotta fucking get up.
You can't.
I swear to God, I did not sleep for like
Hey, my big ass was in there crying. Well, I wasn't crying. A tear fell. I thought it was it. I couldn't understand what the fuck was going on. I was by myself. I'm sitting there like, bruh.
Yeah, it's Kushma.
One of them prayers like, Lord, if you just get me out of this, I'll never do it again.
They call it Kushma. They have different names in different like cultures. So
Around the country ass.
y'all believe in the Rougarou?
The Rougarou.
You don't know what the Rougarou is?
No, I don't know what the Rougarou is. I know what the rigmarole is.
No, Rougarou is a swamp monster from the bayous that come in.
Here's the thing. I live by the bayou. I didn't live on the bayou. Y'all lived on the bayou.
So
we didn't live on the river road.
All I'm saying is the Rougarou is a swamp monster, is the same as the Chupacabra and all of this other stuff, legends, Bigfoot, all of that. The Rougarou will get you.
I lived in the city. Y'all lived in the country. We had paved roads. Scooby-Doo Roo.
He say rut roll.
Super casual boom in the Pacific Islanders. What type of things y'all got? Because I know the. Can you say Mexicans or can you say Hispanic? Can I say Hispanics? The Hispanics got with the egg in the shoe.
No, they put the egg under the bed or under the pillow.
On a salsa, huh?
Yeah. It says the Rougarou is a legendary creature in Laurentian French communities. It's a werewolf that comes from the bayous.
New fucking Iberia. Werewolf in the bayou. Where the fuck are wolves in water?
I don't know. Oh, here it is right here. Louisiana.
Boom. Southeast Asia. Pacific Island. My bad, bro. You a part of Asia / Russia. Okay. You're communist. Go ahead.
It says the Rougarou or Loup-garou is a monster from Cajun folklore. In the legend, this beast is often described as having the body of a man and the head of a wolf or a dog and prowls Louisiana swamps looking for misbehaving children.
Nah, bro, that's too much to some Egyptian shit with the Egyptian with the dog head. That's some bullshit. That's something some white man gave y'all.
Nah, that's what my parents used to scare me with. You don't go to sleep and be good. The Rougarou gonna get you.
Never had that. Have a bad dream. Place a glass of water under your bed and it will stop. Shit. I'm going to drink that water. Look, you going to wake up in the middle of the night. I got that water under the bed. You better hope it ain't got no roaches in it.
It's a lot of superstitions.
My grandmother had because you as a child you have your treats. And at the end of the, you have dinner, and at the end of the night you have your cone. I had an ice cream cone in so long. The not the waffle cone. That's when you got money.
The sugar cone.
But no, ain't no sugar cone. It was just
it's the little sugar cone, like the little crunchy ones.
They had sugar on it, but I like to get that where they had the little squares at the bottom. I like to try to get the ice cream out of that. That's why I got my pussy.
That's the best part. That last piece.
Before you save it. That's the one that give you fucking brain freeze.
Right.
But we would eat ice cream, and I'm young, and as I'm looking back, because I've been grown since I've been born, so I always thought I was the same size all my life. So looking at having a child and being around children, you see they're very messy. Not knowing that I was messy, but it's like every time we would eat ice cream, we'd have to go wash our face before you go to bed because we had roaches. And it was like, you're going to wash your face or it's going to be a roach in your mouth. I never wanted that.
What?
Yeah. Wash your face. Letitia, them cheap ones ain't had no sugar on them. How the ice cream was the sugar. And then when it gets soft around that rim, that was the best one.
They just called them that. I don't think the ones that we had sugar. It was just, and sometimes they came in different colors, but it was the same flavor.
Yeah, like tricks are for
Mm-hmm.
kids. And Skittles are all the same flavor. They're just different colors.
It's just like the wafer cookies.
Don't step out your house. Shoes facing the bed. Spirits will stand on your shoes and haunt you and give you bad dreams. So point them away from me. All my shoes are in my room right now. I have some along the wall and some under the bed, facing my bed. I don't.
Nah, cause why would you do that? You supposed to see. Nah, you messing up, Ken.
Let me tell you a funny story about my grandmother one time. You know, you have that deep clean where she gets you clean your room and straighten your closet, right? Straighten
Yeah,
them
you gotta
shoes.
wipe them baseboards
You
down,
know,
all that.
we ain't never wiping no baseboards. We had them. We ain't have baseboards. We just had all wall to the floor. So she was like straightening them shoes in the closet, and so hey Letitia, they do get soggy. I like that little soft soggy part. That's that old house. You that old house in Dixie. You already know what it is, Dante. So I was putting my shoes in the fucking closet. Now she coming for fucking inspection. She was like, "Fix your shoes." I'm looking at my fucking shoes. All them bitches are together, but I got them bitches right to left. So they're not in there right. So they're in there backwards. So she was like straight, but she would never tell me what the fuck it is. So I'm sitting there, I'm moving shoes around and shit. Boom, come inspect my closet so I can play or something. Sock me in my fucking chest. I'm in there, one of them fucking cries. I don't know what the fuck going on because I'm frustrated now. And so then she get down there. Do you wear your fucking shoes like this? Do you wear your right foot on your left foot? Straighten your fucking. Why you ain't tell me that the first fucking time?
Cause you
I
supposed to
took,
know this, Ken.
I took 3 socks for that. I'm in there mad at a motherfucker because she wouldn't tell me put my shoes on right.
Third time's a charm.
You
No,
could have
but
fucking told me from the jump. She just
the thing
wanted
of
to.
the thing about the shoes facing towards the bed, like naturally when you get in the bed, you sit on it and then you slide your shoes off so they facing out and then you get in the bed.
No, I'm barefoot. I'm not really with shoes in the house.
Well, slippers, house slippers.
I didn't want. I bought my first pair of slides, 37 years old.
I wish my brother was on here. I wish Zach.
My grandma not buying no house shoes. Letitia, I'm not slow. She told me I put the fucking shoes in there. The bitches was matching together. I don't understand. Yeah, Dante, let me tell you something, Dante. You didn't have to live the life that we live because you was the fucking baby. You didn't have, we had to pay you to do our chores because we didn't want to fucking do them. You didn't have the life that we had, you heard me? All you had to do was take care of my me. We had to work for my me. God damn it. All we had to do is fucking. She didn't want to. My grandma will always get on us talking about we don't see if you just bend your back. But as I look back, she didn't want to go in that bottom cabinet to get them fucking pots out the fucking back. Them fucking pan. Give me that pan out the back so I can. Because you knew what pan was for what and what pot was for what. Rice pot, big meal pot, pans for different types of dishes and things like. Because the pans are older than me. My grandma has dishes that are old as my uncle who is damn it.
Now you know if they took out that Magna Light roaster, you knew what time it was.
Hey, they put that blue one with that blue one with the speckles on it, straight dressing. But then we had the big heavy
Or
motherfucker.
roast.
None of the lids had handles on them. I don't know where them handles at. Them was gone before I got there. But she would make me bend my goddamn back and go get down there and get them pans. But you was preaching me to bend my fucking back. You bend your damn back.
She was, oh, you got it.
Don't strike me down, my mean. Don't do that. But she had me go and get that. Look, she every time she wanted to cook, I'm cooking this today. Get all the pans out. We knew what went for what.
You know them forks you used to turn barbecue meat over with the two things on it?
I took one to school because I was getting bullied and they caught it in my backpack because I was gonna stab that boy.
That's what you used to get the tops off the pots with no handles on it.
Nah, I don't even know what we did to get them pots off. But we had a lot of tops with a lot of pots with no tops.
Yeah, I heard the egg thing too, Coco. I'm gonna have to do that on me. Make sure I ain't got no hit. You heard me?
Girl, you better crack that egg and scramble it.
I will if it ain't got no bubbles.
What the fuck is you talking about? Bubbles.
Read. Never mind.
What we talking about? I'm lost. I went pissed. I missed something. What got bubbles in it?
Scroll down to Coco's comment. It says if you're having a lot of bad luck, take an egg, rub it over you, crack the egg. If there are bubbles, you have been hexed.
Girl, stop. You better fucking scramble that bitch. Them bubbles be gone.
That's that. That's more of like the Mexican, side of, you know.
See, when you do the stuff with food, that's like playing with your food. And I don't like that.
No, but it's true. A lot of that stuff really be true. That's how like older people find out if you sick or whatever. Cause how come Vicks Vapor Rub and stuff worked every single, and a little ginger ale and Price is Right worked every time when you was sick?
Because we wasn't really sick.
We was really sick, but that for some reason that worked.
You know what else worked? An ass whooping.
That didn't work.
Best sleep ever. Tell
No,
me you get your ass whooped and woke up refreshed.
I wish my brother was here. He can vouch for how our house was haunted growing up. Shit just happened.
Look at that tape. I appreciate you, bro, living the hard life so I can live the free life. Get your ass up. They had to get a job till you was fucking 18, 19 years old. My birthday came April 25th, 1996. 16 years old. My grandma say, time for you to get a job. 1997. Time for you to get a job. I was 16, April 25th, 1997. My first job, not my first, well, my first W-2 job, July 17th, 1997.
Yeah. My mom said my brother had a dream catcher for protection from bad dreams.
Blood in the egg bubbles means somebody heard you to die. Heard you to Coco. What the fuck is you saying? Oh, hexed you to die. I ain't never seen blood inside of an egg.
You never did?
Where the fuck y'all getting y'all eggs at?
Sometimes if the egg wasn't checked properly, then it started to develop, you'll see a little streak of blood in there because it's going to turn into a baby chick.
Let me see some blood in the egg. Trash it goes.
Yeah, that's why you never crack eggs directly into your batter. You always crack it on the side, check it, and then pour it in.
Not gonna lie, I don't do that. I crack my egg and put it in. Well, I don't really do too much baking, so all I'm doing is scrambling and I'm putting it in a bowl unless I want sunny side. I ain't never. Y'all gonna have me checking my fuck. I might be eating periods.
No, it's not. It's partially developed chick.
Here's the thing: eggs, quiet as it's kept, is a period. That is an unfertilized fetus.
Hey, we eat them.
And period is unfertilized uterus juice. Letitia, I did say scramble them bitches. I did say that, Letitia. I did.
Well, the superstitions, boy, that we grew up with.
What you got? We had an hour and a half.
Let me see. Oh, one that I will never forgive my parents for, because every single time this happens, I get paranoid. I'll never forgive you, mama.
Damn, don't put that on mama. I swear to God, every time you say something to your mama like that, I get angry. Don't talk about her. Your mama's an angel and a saint.
She is, but let you turn that light on in the car while she driving.
That's a ticket. Never seen nobody get a ticket doing that.
Right, I'll never forgive her for that.
To this day, I be looking for something in the car. That light coming off again.
Right.
Why the fuck is that? That dome, here's the thing, the dome light in the front now. That dome light was in the back with that little switch. You had to hit it like that.
Every time the light come on while I'm driving, I get paranoid. Like,
turn that damn light off.
The cops is gonna get me. I'll never forgive you, mama. We be in the car traveling. We be doing something. We gotta turn the light on. Remember the Game Boys before they had the lights on them?
Y'all had money.
Shut up.
Let me tell you something on long road trips. Leticia, you would enjoy this. We would ride the Bogalusa. Now, listen. Now, I'm 6'2", 294. Solid. My brother at the time, he was skinny. Dante, he was skinny. He was little. He could sit in the middle. My other brother, he's been husky his entire life. Boy, when my grandma used to make us wear them husky pants, I just thought I was just the fattest kid in the world. 38 huskies. I never fucking forget. Damn, you could have got me some regulars. I was an adult at the time. But y'all had fucking Game Boys. My grandmother would go to the dollar store and get the little basketball game with the little you hit the little switch on the end and it shoot the ball for you. Now how you gonna play that fucking game in a goddamn car for 3 hours? Y'all had money. We ain't had none of them handheld
I
games.
was going blind trying to play the game in the car because I couldn't turn the light on.
You in there
That's why
playing
I wear glasses now.
you in there playing Tetris. Can't see shit. Can't see none of the blocks.
When I was playing Super Mario World. Dun, 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 dun.
Y'all had money because Super Mario, because I was in Game Boy when it was really just Tetris.
No, we had the Game Boy Color. I had a lime green one. And I got a teal one now. I still got one, baby. Retro all
My
day.
brother remember them games. We had an 88 Toyota Corolla. If me and my brothers got in the back seat of that motherfucker right now, we would die from asphyxiation. But all three of us would ride to Bogalusa. We would ride to Miami, Florida, where my aunt and my uncle lived in Miami, cousins in Miami. We would take that motherfucking trip in that 88 Toyota Corolla. If we got in the front seat, we'd probably kill each other.
And we used to drive from North Carolina when we lived out there all the way back home to Louisiana, and I was the map holder.
Boy, the maps clutch as fuck.
Man, this was before MapQuest. This was before
Kids don't know about MapQuest. Let it go. Them kids don't know about MapQuest.
this was before MapQuest when you had to buy a map at the gas station. And you had to buy multiple because they just have them state by state sometimes.
Don't clean your house on New Year's or you'll sweep out all your good luck. Shit.
Yeah, that's why
Let
everything
fall on a Sunday. House cleaned.
That's why everything had to be clean before New Year's, because if you go into the new year with a dirty house, your house gonna be dirty for the rest of the new year.
Is that why my shit dirty?
Could be. You better clean it before New Year's and have it spotless.
New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, I'm not functioning. I'm not functioning at all. But
oh, do you guys put dimes in your black eyed peas?
dimes, that's nasty.
You gotta put dimes in there. It's good luck.
Yeah, we like we had ping pong. Man, fuck that. I don't miss them days. We was poor and didn't even fucking know it.
Yep, no worse on New Year's. You worse someone out. Everything has to be done before New Year's. I'm telling you. So as soon as Christmas is over, you better get to scrubbing.
Shit. Let me tell you something. You know what pissed me off too? We cleaned that house so much. And then here's the thing. Our fucking grandma used to make us clean our rooms like people could go past the hallway door. Why are you gonna clean the fucking room and we gonna just get it dirty back up?
Teaching you responsibility.
Or deep clean the whole house because we got company coming over. It's really not too much to clean. Like my duties when I was coming up was the duster. I would have to dust everything, and I think that's why I don't dust now. Pledge, whatever fucking thing they did with the dust rag, dusting all them fucking trinkets and shit like that. We need to go to fucking auction with some of that shit in my grandma's house. I think we can get some money.
My mama always told me, because I tried to get out of it too, clean your room, company coming, blah, blah, blah. Well, they ain't going to be in my room. I don't give a damn. Clean it.
Go say brides wearing pearls on wedding day for harmony in the wedding. I don't know nothing about that.
My mama say put black eyed peas in your purse.
Ew.
I hope not cooked.
Why would you put black eyed peas in your purse?
Probably good luck or get some money. Letitia say before you leave the house the first time in New Year's, toss money over your shoulder in the house. It brings money in all year.
Letitia, you country as fuck. I ain't never heard no shit like that.
I heard that, and I heard Coco, the hold your breath by passing by a graveyard. Yep, we always used to hold our breath and turn the music off, turn the radio off in the car, because you're gonna disturb the dead.
Now, what if it's a long ass graveyard? Now y'all in the graveyard.
No, because I always held my breath over the Lake Charles Bridge.
Let it have some traffic. I ain't gonna lie. The first time I was coming back and forth to Texas, and we go across the lake. I would go across the Lake Charles Bridge. That
You
bitch.
say go, excuse me, hold on.
Shut your
Hey,
ass.
Tom. He said go across the Lake Cross.
The Lake Charles Bridge, and I'm sitting like this bridge high as a motherfucker. Said I seen that motherfucker in Pearland. You can see that bitch from Baytown, and that bitch look like that bitch curved. Like your car gonna be sideways on that motherfucker. I'll be like, what? Then you get on that motherfucker, you're like, oh, it ain't that bad. But nah, I ain't holding my breath on no fucking bridge. Fuck that. But I will tell you this. I remember they heard this girl I went to school with. She'll never see this podcast. But she had a countdown. You know when people would do the countdown for the cruises?
Mm-hmm.
So many different days, hours, minutes, seconds to the cruise. She say so many hours, minutes, and seconds till she on the motherfucking beach. This motherfucker was going to Lake Charles. That ain't no motherfucking beach. That's a goddamn lake. Shut your ass up. Just say you went to the casino. She put a
Right.
whole countdown for Lake Charles. Girl, if you don't get your country ass.
Mm-mm-mm. Man, so many superstitions, bro.
She say, put him in there raw. You'll never be broke the whole year. I stay broke.
I'm gonna start putting them in there just to have them. I still got my lucky coin my mama gave me.
How much luck has it brought you?
I'm still alive, ain't I?
That's the big question. You might be decrepit. How them old people say you decrepit. I done broke the
Okay.
seal. I gotta piss again.
Hurry
Look,
up.
guys, thank you guys for showing up to another episode because we had 146. Maybe I'm tripping with Big Ken.
And Joy of the Queen. I'm gonna keep it short because Ken got a pee, but check us out on Twitter, Instagram, on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like button on the way out. Please run up them likes, baby. Also, check me out.
On the way out, Letitia, are you subscribed to us? Because this is the first time you've really been active, and you've been a joy today with your perspective, as you say. Hey, it's her perspective. Thank you so much for joining us, Coco, Kim, Super Casual, Boom, Dante, Sharonda, Sharita.
Rashida.
I can't ever say her name right. Rashonda. I think her name should be something like that. Shantae, Amelia came through, man. Thank you guys for joining us.
Shot came through. Pat came through.
Pat, Terrace came through.
Yep. Thank you guys so much.
Nip came through. Nip, if you in here, man, go hit that subscribe button, man.
Mm-hmm. Also, check out Ken on TikTok and at Mr. BR Crawfish when crawfish season come around again. And thank you guys so much. I'm going to start a revolution.
It will not be televised or YouTube vised or radio vised or podcast. We can do it on the podcast. That brings in revenue. Hey, Patreon. If you're not a Patreon, patreon.com/MayBeImTrippin. Please support us because all proceeds go back to the podcast. Hopefully, me and Joya will be in studio soon. Joya doesn't like to drive, so we probably won't be in studio anytime.
I never said I like to drive. I just like to be at home.
That's a fact as well. But, I got some ideas in my head. Hopefully she's a part of it and we can be in the studio together. Hey, Mikey came through too.
Yep,
Peace.
Mike.